next up is knocking in. Why we knock it in is just to compress the fibers. And what you do is you just roll this, press the edges of the bat. And then what you do is take the bat and you just start knocking it in all over. Like I said, with the oiling as well, we don't want to go anywhere near the splice of the bat. So we'll take care of the middle. And then you go up on the sides, especially the toe you want to knock in. After you've knocked it in, you go to the nets. Try and use old balls for a start. And then sort of you move it on towards where you face the new ball and disperse it all over the park. Now we're going to give you a couple of tips just on maintenance. The first thing we're going to look at is anti-scuff tape. So you'll take off one side and then you'll just put it over your bat. Get something, the flat surface, and you just press it from one side to the other side. Make sure there's no air bubbles and those things in there. First the face, and then right at the end you'll just put it on the edges. I'm a big believer in this, it definitely works. The last thing that we can do is the toe guard. Definitely protects that vulnerable area at the bottom of the bat. So we'll start with the sanding paper again. Make sure the surface is dry, and then you start sanding the toe of the bat again, just to create a little bit of roughage. You take your toe guard, you can just sort of, have a look at how big the size is. Every bat's a bit different. You can just cut it accordingly. So with some good strong glue, and as you put it on the bottom, you'll just press it in there nicely. These two things, guys, are very important. Trust me, they will definitely make your bat last a lot longer. So now you have the right bat that's ready for action. The only thing left is for you to keep your eye on the ball and go out and score some runs. Knock it out the park. Good luck. Hello guys, I'm René van Wyk. Now that you've shopped around, looked at different bats, found the weight that you like and the bat, I'm here to give you a couple of tips on how to look after it. We want you to score as many runs as possible with your new bat, and also we want it to last as long as possible. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips on knocking it in and also oiling your new bat. Okay, so let's get started. Right, so what we want to do first, we want to get a bit of sanding paper, and we'll just sand the face of the bat very lightly, and also the edges, everywhere that we're going to oil. So we'll do the toe of the bat as well. You don't have to do anything to the back of the bat. Stay away from the areas that's got stickers on it. Alright, so once you've sanded a little bit, we get a cloth and bat oil. Put a little bit on the cloth, and you just apply it lightly where you've sanded now, all the way to the top. So it's important just to put a light coat of oil and let it dry overnight, and then the next morning you don't have to sand it again, just put on a little bit of oil again. Looking good.